These are some of the most frequently asked stupid questions with reselling. Watch this video and see if you've had any of these. What's going on, everybody? Spencer Line here. For those that don't know, in 2012 I started my very own vintage and online secondhand clothing store called Gully Garms, and sadly last year I had to close it due to COVID, Brexit, life and a whole lot of other rubbish. Now I'm here in 2024 with a YouTube. The website's back up on a smaller capacity. You can shop those items over there online, but I'm here on YouTube dropping game, giving advice in brief little bite-sized daily videos on what it is that I've learned over the last 12 years. And today's one is all about frequently asked stupid. Now, to play devil's advocate to this one, there's no such thing as a stupid question, okay. However, yes there is, and I'm about to tell you some of them. To disclaimer this video, my intention is to not take the piss out of people who send these questions. It's just for you to be mindful about the approach for how you respond in these situations, or just to be aware that these things actually happen. So the first one, and I think I've discussed it before in a video, is what size is this gonna fit? Some people will send you a message and they'll tell you exactly what their height and size is, or they'll just say, will this fit somebody 5'9"? These questions are quite a riddle because it's always a very one-to-one bespoke experience. The answer that you give is always gonna be based on you going, I think? And it's very hard to even gauge in on it. You can do little things online to get an understanding of it, which is looking at the average size per person's height. So seeing what a 5'8" person wears on average, seeing what a 5'10" person wears on average, X, Y, Z, males and females. However, the issue that we have is that everybody is bespoke and everybody's shape is completely unique to them. So the question is almost impossible to answer without seeing what the person looks like. And unfortunately, with most platforms that you sell on, you can't say to somebody, send me a photo of what you look like and I'll tell you what I think. But you can understand what the question is that's being asked, and you can try and home in on some awareness to answering it in the best way possible. And the reason why it is a stupid question is because the people that are asking it don't realize how bespoke that is to even ask. Some people, I genuinely believe, that are buyers of secondhand or vintage, or just buyers in general online, where they have the option to send messages, because they've always been buyers, they have no idea to the mindset and the complexity behind actually being the seller and understanding this. Like, somebody asking you what material an item is fine because you can check, but asking if this will fit someone 5'10" who's stocky build when it's a size medium is like, okay, I don't know. Like, how do I know this answer quick? And the answer to the answer of how you know that quick is you don't. And that's why it's a stupid question. Number two, which is a great one, it is when you get obvious questions about obvious things that already exist. Maybe this video is more so about how to control your temper with stupid questions, but I'm just sharing you a couple that I get or have had in the past. And for reference, I'm definitely going to miss a lot of them, so I'm going to have to speak to Marge about some of the admin that we used to get over the years with Gully. So an item is listed as size medium Ralph Lauren t-shirt, and somebody messages and goes, hey, what size is this, bro? In those moments, you can feel a bit perplexed. You can be like, what? Are you really asking me that? Am I wasting my time sending a message? And if you just strip away any perspective you have on like silly messages, then you can just say, yes, it's in the title. Or you can say, yes, it is a size medium and it fits like, and add your little bit of extra. Don't forget, every time you send a message, add a little bit extra that they didn't ask for, and you might get a little bit more that you didn't expect back. But that's always a funny one, and it always makes me laugh because it can be about color, it can be about things like that. And the color actually is a great one that is good to go into. And the reason why this is a stupid question is because for the most part, if you're a proper professional uploader of products online, then you make sure that all the information you have on a listing is accurate to what it is. But some people will send you a message and they will say, it might be a purple Nike sweatshirt. You've put purple, and somebody puts a message and they goes, mate, this looks like it's brown. And you look at it and you go, this doesn't look like it's a brown sweatshirt. It looks like it's a purple sweatshirt. But these questions are still genuine questions from people. It's just you have to like home in on them. That one's a little bit more bespoke, but what I mean is sometimes people will ask you questions about things that is obvious because you can visually see it. What I would say from this one, actually, this has just made me think, if you start getting questions about things like that, or anything where somebody's questioning what the product is, that might be your turn to actually just become a bit more aware about how things are looking on the store, and maybe you need to do a little bit of a re-up on something. It is still a stupid question if you are professional at this and you know that you've put the size, you know that the image is the item, and sometimes people will just ask funny questions. Frequently asked stupid questions as well is when people ask to come and collect from you. I've had people that will message me and they'll go, can I just PayPal you the money, and not understand that if you're on a third-party platform, no, you can't. That might be something that happens more so with third-party platforms, because when we have our own website, people are more than welcome to come and pick up items if they buy them online, because we don't have a third-party platform that's going to try and boot us off for doing anything non-platform friendly, should we say. Drop a couple of yours down below. I must have missed so many here. I need Marge to like break some of them down, but honestly, people will ask any question. The main thing you have to remember is the delivery with your response to that. How are you executing your response? Are you putting emotions into it? Are you being cheeky? Are you slide digging because it's a stupid question? Or are you actually being helpful and concise and giving them as much information without patronizing them as much as possible so that they potentially buy it? Do the second option. It is sometimes funny to get messages like that. I think that if you're not smiling at something that you're doing, like, you're not doing the right thing. You've still got to smile and you've got to have a laugh at things. But yeah, shout out to all the stupid questions out there. Big up, guys. As always, feel free to drop any comments. What is your funniest story with a message that you've had from a customer? Has somebody asked you something so silly that it's just like, what? Guys, I'll be back tomorrow at 6:30 as per with another fresh piece of video. So yeah, big up, guys. If you want more videos, the Patreon is down there. And if you want to buy anything from gullygarms.com, the website's down there. 30% off for March. But yeah, that's enough from me. I'll catch you tomorrow and yeah, have a good one.